shots are kicking left to right, so that's away from their fans. And Ebbsfleet obviously kicking the other way. The crowd's a little bit sparse, but I don't know how it compares to normal. You'd think there'd be a bit of curiosity just for the new setup, really, wouldn't you?
I don't think this is the first time we'll see Josh Wright get a picture. First ever time in a technical area, and I bet it's not the last.
All right, we'll do that.
So let's get a picture, because I predict that Josh will go on to have a management career. There we go. I'll give him a Kit Kat in the picture.
We're underway. And it's just worth mentioning that Boston have had back-to-back brilliant away wins at York and at Sutton. Here's Rakesh Bingham, who's going to shoot from distance. It's parried and followed up by Toby Edser. The goal was gaping. He couldn't keep it down. He put it over the bar. And at this level of football, Mark, that's a stinker.
If he takes a touch, he probably scores, but I can see why he took it early. But he had no one to beat. He started to put ball in the net from around about the edge of the box, and you know, Josh was clapping away. So
good evening to Mark Stokes, who's listening in tonight. That's the father of Josh Stokes. He said he's listening tonight. Here's a ball over the top. Gandor chasing. Can he get it under control? Back to goal. Turns it inside. Ollie Scott shoots. Parried. Brilliant save from Mark Cousins. Behind for another corner. And I think we're going to have one of those basketball-style games, Mark, end to end.
Looks that way. Josh Barrett with the brilliant through ball. Great anticipation. Great through ball for Gandor to chase. And they've gone close. It's another corner.
I don't think it would have made a huge difference. Ebbsfleet were just trying to get on with it. That's the sort of petty refereeing that I find frustrating. But anyway, the rules are the rules, and they'll apply them if they want to. Here's Ebbsfleet trying to poke the ball through, and that is a little bit of a late foul from Tetek. He's got his head on his hands as if to say, I can't believe it. The foul was on Chapman, one of those players who's been around and knows it. I think he was at Dulwich, wasn't he? Dulwich Hamlet before he was at Ebbsfleet. But you're not interested in that, clearly.
If anyone cares.
You're listening to me and Mark, so well, you could be watching it, maybe. You could be watching it.
Be asleep after a short while.
I can see Josh's slightly more famous brother, a few rows in front of us. Good effort, decent effort, and Dewhurst was equal to it, and caught me a little bit by surprise. I don't know about you.
Oh yes,
he was giving the petty ones 1 minute and then not the next, and he really incensed the home faithful with about 8 consecutive 50-50 decisions.
He made a shot that he'd eat himself.
Yeah, he's winning with the ball through. Can Barrett get onto it? He can. He tries a little chip. Oh, that's an incredible save from Cousins. And that's the quality we talked about with Josh Barrett. Onto a little loose ball. And he tried to lift it over Cousins, who was very agile. Great save in his time there.
We miss Ross.
Yeah, we miss Ross. Good win for Whitehawk on Saturday. Sent him the link tonight, but he's got training. Here's Polion. He's into the area. Cutting over to the right. Shoots wide. And you would have put your mortgage on him. To be fair, there were 2 or 3 shots defenders coming back into the picture, but he shifted it to the right and shot, and it was probably 3 or 4 feet wide to the right of Dewhurst's goal. Here's Ebbsfleet building nicely, but Chapman's giving it away to Widrington, who's giving it away to Edser, and he's bursting through a lot of players. Tackle comes in from Maghomer. What a tackle it is! And the ball's gone to Barrett. He's got Gandor making a run out to the right-hand side. He could take on his man and make room for a shot. He's into the penalty area, shoots, saved well, parried behind, corner to shots, and still, Mark White, the goalkeepers are on top here.
Yeah, great run from Edser. He split the whole defence. He ran. There was an opening. He kept running, and the last-ditch tackle was incredible. Without that, he probably scores end to end, down the other end, and then shots get a great chance out for a corner.
9 minutes into the second half, so 54 gone. Shots have nicked it. Akpan it is. Plays it forward. It's only going to be headed back in. And then the loose ball drops kindly for Ebbsfleet. Into the penalty area, shot comes in. And it's wide again. And I think it's Franklin Domi with the shot.
It is, yeah.
And it was fortuitous the way it came to him, but it was a lovely touch turn, very uncomplicated. Got the shot away, and Ebbsfleet will be cursing their luck in front of goal. To that same man, Edser's got it, turns it inside to Fonguk. Edser again down the left. Cross comes in from the left. Harfield clears his lines up as far as Hargreaves. Does brilliantly again. and brings it under control and then plays a ball out to the right, but that's cut out. Akpan, though, might drift onto the loose ball, and he'll have Henry outside of him, 2 inside, gives it to Henry. Henry's receiving it and squares it to Theo Widdrington. Oh, he's lifted it over the bar. He took it really well, but his shot was rising, and I'm sorry to say, Mark, having had such a good first touch, he's got to find the target.
Yeah, like many others in this game, he's not hit the target. It's been the story of the evening, really.
It's crazy, isn't it? You'd think that Aldershot had been desperate for goals and hadn't scored, but they're second top scorers in the league. You wouldn't know it from watching the game, would you, tonight?
No.
Sends it out to the left side. The referee checks and he blows his whistle, and it ends 0-0. The Ebbsfleet players, a number of them collapse to the ground, as do a few of the Shots players.